Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Aswan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Two quotes that I'm sure I've said on this podcast previously, and I'll continue to say it. I'll repeat it as many times as I possibly can. First one is, if you do not change with the times will change you. Say it again nice and loud so you hear me. If you do not change with the times will change you. That's number one. Second thing is stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. I bring you those two quotes to give you today's Move Swiftly thought. It's important that you keep those sayings fresh in your mind as I give you today's Move Swiftly thought. And today's Move Swiftly thought is about how, well, first of all, it's giving you the fact or giving you the information that I've officially will officially become very active on TikTok. And now that I've said that, it's about how and why I'll be very active on TikTok. And I'm telling you right now, promise you, giving you my word right now, give me about maybe I'll give myself about a month tops, in which my TikTok account will be monetized as well. All right, I'm decreeing and declaring it right now. All right, so let's talk about why lends itself to the first phrase I gave you guys when it comes to, if you don't change with the times will change you. All right, so it was around the time I started this podcast about 4 years ago when TikTok actually became a thing. And before, like when it first came out, it seemed as if I wasn't even on social media at that time. I just put my book out. I just put this podcast out, and there was a lot of, there was a lot of things from a social media standpoint that I just didn't know, because for the longest I was so in the creator mode and so into creating or finding my lane mode. I was just so into just the doing of the work, and there were so many people that were telling me about, I had clients, actually members and clients and things like that were telling me that I needed to join TikTok. But I looked at the platform and I just didn't like it. I didn't like everyone's dancing. I don't particularly dance. I don't even go clubbing like that anymore. So it looked like something that just wasn't in my lane, right? So over time, I've seen people who are thought leaders like myself, who are motivational speakers like myself, and they're on it. They're, getting eyeballs to their stuff. They're getting clients for their stuff and all that kind of stuff. And for the longest time, I just kind of shrugged it off and just said, look, I'm good. I got my YouTube shorts. I got my Instagram posts, YouTube shorts, and my Medium articles. Because again, I'm a writer, speaker, thought leader at the core. I'm not, the guy that's dancing and all that kind of stuff. So what happened was I had a conversation this past Friday with a fellow colleague, a fellow teacher of mine, she's actually a younger teacher who's an artist. She's an artist, and she was looking to get into the content creation game. And we actually it was funny because we didn't actually plan on having a meeting, but we ended up talking for like a whole hour. And I was telling her about the things I'm doing on YouTube and how my YouTube channel is monetized, and things of that nature. And she was telling me, look, man, again, this is a 23-year-old, so she knows the business, and she's a female, so she knows the content creation game and things of that nature. And as an artist, someone that actually does art and things like that, always willing to listen and things. I'm personally always willing to learn from folks like that. Excuse me. I'm always personally willing to learn from folks like that. And she was telling me, look, you may be missing out on a whole lot of cash if you're not on TikTok. Not to say that, you got to be the person that's checking it every day or reading the comments and all that kind of stuff. And that's what made me say, look, I'm already posting like well over probably close to 100 different clips on YouTube by the week, and all it would take from where I get my clips, I have an AI software that does my clips, and all I would have to do is link a TikTok account to it, push a button, and those same clips that go to YouTube can be the same clips that go to TikTok. So figured it was easy, So again, I'm already at like 20 different videos, and I just got active with it literally probably about 14 hours ago, not even a full day, right? So that lends itself, the second part of what I just said, the second part of what I just explained lends itself to the second phrase that I gave you guys earlier, which is stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So again, I'll repeat, you have two phrases. If you want to build something, if you want to be ready for these times, and because the one thing that is always guaranteed in life is the fact that life is always changing, something always new, there's always going to be something new, you got to have it ready. You got to be in a ready, set position to take advantage of whatever new thing that might be out, right? So understand, it first started with me understanding the importance of times are changing. People are going to get, people are already sick of Instagram. I mean, Instagram's going to be here, it has a staple, but Instagram stories, Facebook stories, all that stuff is a different version of Snapchat, or you could text. I mean, it just gets to be, people get bored with the same old shit, right? So again, you have TikTok that just kind of took it to another level, and simply basically you could repurpose content that you would put on Instagram, put it on TikTok. Again, all that stuff is ready, in place for me to put out there. And then the staying ready part kind of lends itself to the same thing that I was saying before when it comes to just staying ready, so you don't have to get ready. So it's not like I had to, create a brand new TikTok account and then, oh man, I got to go record a bunch of new videos to put up some bullshit on my account and all that kind of stuff. No, this was stuff I'd already been doing, for a couple years at this point, and all it took was, finding the right people, getting with the right younger people, right, that are in that generation, that have come up in that TikTok fueled world, TikTok or Instagram fueled world, or whatever the social media platform fueled world, getting with those people and saying, okay, what are people listening to, understanding and listening and really learning from the younger people, putting your ego aside, stepping back and learning from what the young people are experiencing, so your brand and your business, this brand right here that you see, this brand stays relevant. That's the key to it. That's the key, is making sure you're humbling yourself, listening to the younger generation so they can teach you certain things about how to make certain things better, how to take little ideas, little concepts, and put it in the atmosphere, put it into the world as a better, more refined product that the young people can understand. All right. Always reinventing yourself. Always reinventing yourself. Very, very important concept when you're talking success. All right. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work is makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. It's a one-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.